Good day, everybody. And it's Friday afternoon, 12 Pacific, 3 Eastern. You'll always find us here in Humanities Team, right in our studio in Boulder, Colorado. It is one gorgeous day out here. I hope that it's as beautiful in your part of the world. It's great to be with you. This is a live broadcast. We call this broadcast Accelebration. And Accelebration is two things. One, we're accelerating our conscious journey through the programming that we create here each week. As well, it's a celebration. Thus, Accelebration. And the celebration part is it's Friday afternoon. So in the background, look behind me there, and over my left shoulder, you'll see fresh, that's homemade kombucha. Hooray. So, yeah, let's celebrate. Homemade kombucha, how cool is that? So we're always excited to be here on Friday afternoons with you. Thank you for tuning in from your part of the world. We've got an exciting program in store for you. Our theme here today is illuminating and awakening the soul's destiny and life purpose. That's our theme. We have a very special guest, Kenji Kimura. I'm going to introduce him here in just a moment. In Humanities Team, we're a global nonprofit based in Boulder, Colorado, with partners actually all over the world. Our focus is three things. We're supporting people on their conscious journey, manifesting planetary awakening, and creating flourishing in all parts of life. So and those three things actually go together. When we're conscious, when we're journeying consciously, we're not only heading in the direction of becoming fully conscious ourselves, which creates flourishing with prosperity in all parts of our life, but it also supports this whole collective awakening thing, because as we become awake ourselves, become conscious, come into flourishing, there's a whole lightness, there's a level of service, there's a boomerang effect. There's so many beautiful things that happen. And where we do that together with people all over the world, we're powerfully creating planetary awakening. So those are the things that we're devoted to in Humanities Team. Again, we're not a for-profit. We don't have any revenue objectives, no profit goals, no shareholders, nobody that is interested in a Brinks truck. So for us, it's all about supporting people all over the world on their conscious journey. Very exciting. We're passionate, devoted, all of us in Humanities Team. Just love this mission that we're on. And thanks again for joining us. Let me shout out to all of the Humanities Stream members that are all over the world. So those of you that have subscribed to the 12-month program called Humanities Stream, shout out to you. Thanks for joining us. Our friends on humanities.team, our friends on Kenji Kimura's Facebook page, our friends on our other Facebook pages, welcome. Thank you for being with us. And we're going to be bringing in your comments and questions during the hour. So if you have anything that you'd like to say or get to, or share what part of the world you're watching from, drop us a line in the comments section. We'll shout out to you. Okay, let me now introduce our special guest for this program. He's a wonderful friend of Humanities Team. He's such a, I would almost say, enlightened, mature leader in this whole area of consciousness. His name is Kenji Kimura. He's recognized worldwide as a spiritual catalyst and as the creator of quantum light weaving and Asheville Sacred Hikes. He lives in Asheville, North Carolina. He serves as a facilitator of consciousness to assist those who wish to explore their personal path of illumination and awaken to their soul's destiny and life purpose. He is renowned as a healer in Asheville, North Carolina, and offers online healing activations as well as live events, workshops, and retreats around the world. He also does one-on-one coaching. And Kenji Kimura, welcome to the program. Great to have you with us.
Hey, Steve. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome.
All right, and Kenji's coming in live from Asheville, North Carolina. As I mentioned, I'm coming in live from our studio here in Boulder, Colorado. And Kenji, thanks for being with us. As you know, you're such a dear friend of ours, and just loved working with you over the years. And really, we're grateful when you said, "You sure? I'd love to come on your broadcast
Mm,
this Friday."
That's right. Love all you guys and the work that you're doing, your dedication, your commitment. It's fabulous. It's awesome. I
Thank you.
acknowledge
Back
that.
at you. We're pleased to count you as a friend. So Kenji, let's talk a little bit about, I shared in your introduction about quantum light weaving, but let's give people a fuller view of what you do. You do marvelous work. You've got a very devoted following. You were sharing last year, at the end of the year, it was kind of, you've created a reach and impact that's beyond anything that you've experienced, and you've got a long career in this. So do you want to just share a little bit about your work?
Well, as you know, Steve, it's always evolving. Many years ago, I heard the message, or I just felt intuitively that the work that we have been offering uh, for quite a number of decades, off and on in the beginning, more steadily now, that it would be evolving. So it wouldn't be a static system or an approach. So, as always, when we do anything, whether it's events, mentoring, healing sessions, I always benefit as well as the person receiving the work. And I'm very aware that as I grow or as I open up, more can come through to help other people. And as other people open up and grow, that also helps me to continue to open up and grow. I will say, looking back at last year, and I believe none of us really foresaw necessarily the uh, the depth of what was occurring on the planet. And for a lot of us, it was unexpected. And we had to, deal with, navigate through these changes, literally day by day. And as I look back on the online presentations that we offered to the world, and I got back in January, maybe February, that we should do some online events to help people through these changes. And I had no idea what to call it, what we're going to present. And after I got kind of like a theme title, uh, I made a commitment to do it twice a month. Um, and as I look back, it's like, wow, we did all of that. I look back energetically and I go, wow, that was really amazing. I had no idea we could do something like that. And well, we're continuing this year because obviously we're not over, we're not through it yet. So this will be another application of helping people to graciously, emphasize graciously, move through these changes, keeping the trust and the faith that the unknown is not a scary thing, that it's actually a beautiful thing. And that the more that we graciously navigate in the unknown, surprises and miracles will happen. And I've experienced that this year with some unexpected changes to where I'm living and going with the flow. Maybe 10 years ago, I'd be really concerned and worried. Nah, it's like all cool. It's all good.
Yes, so true. And I know, Kenji, just being friends, that you lived, I think, up in Washington State a while back, and then I think you moved to Sedona, Arizona, before moving to Asheville, North Carolina. By the way, all beautiful spots. Nice guidance there. And and then the way this home that you love and the mortgage and everything fell together. It was just like a miracle, really, because on paper maybe you wouldn't have 100% qualified for all of this, and yet it just like boom, boom, boom. It just kind of fell right down, stress-free, worry-free, and what a beautiful thing to watch. So there's the boomerang effect, huh?
Well, I got to tell you, Steve, since since we communicated on that, I paid for a home inspection, and there was a whole lot of things needed to be done. So that was like a sign, okay, you're not to buy this house. And so I'm still in the process of getting a loan. It looks like it's going to go through. When initially I thought, no, I don't have the salary income for 2 years running to qualify for a home. But I went to a credit union on a referral, very nice people. And it looks like it's going to go through. So, yeah, so I have to move out of here, but like not immediate. I can take my time and either look to buy a home or rent. Um, so I'm going with the flow. It's like no stress. It's like, okay, I'll just let the universe help me to find the right Kenji home. So that's what I'm doing. I'm actually enjoying that. I'm going to be moving when normally I go, oh my God, I got to pack up again and hire a moving company. And like, I can't do it. I'm too old. I can't do it. No, no. But I go, oh, it's okay. You know, one of the options I put out to the universe was, okay, the owner can, if she chooses, to buy all my stuff and just add that cost to the sale of the home or the asking price. And then I don't have to pack up anything. And the people that will move in or buy it, they'll have everything completely furnished. Like they won't have to buy anything. And I thought that's a good thought. Yeah, I like that.
Nice. Yeah, well, what a great example of living it and just going with the flow, this is the conscious journey, isn't it? We're embracing change. We're living in our faith. We're understanding the universe is our friend. That that's what we're doing this service work to just support other people. And we call it the boomerang effect thing, that we're just there with this, with these pure objectives of we just want to help people, and of course ourselves evolve each day into our highest self, where we focus on that, then we can just do this worry-free thing that you described, where we can embrace change and understand the universe has our back, that we're doing the universe's work, or we could use the word divine here, which sometimes we use in humanities team too. So beautiful, yeah, which is then how life should be, as opposed to in this Western world way. I came from Silicon Valley back in the 90s, and I can tell you it's not a worry-free, stress-free thing. There it's much more the alpha male. Let's really kind of hit the accelerator here, and let's get this materiality thing going. So, yeah, very different way of living, and this whole flourishing prosperity thing can happen where we're living this way. So you're a beautiful model and example. And over the years, we've done these programs with you and come to know your own demographic or audience, and you've got so many people that love you, and I can, we know why. You're just very authentic. You're there to help people. You're here for all the right reasons, and these things like quantum light weaving, mentoring, coaching, these things, you do such a beautiful job with these. Do you want to talk a little bit more about this? Because I know even in the last year you got guidance to kind of shift your direction a little bit from what you were doing before.
Yes, I love to. So I got guidance to come to closure with our membership program that we did for almost 3 years. And back in the beginning, I thought, oh, I can't do this for 3. Well, I can't. Can I make it a commitment, to like not miss a call like twice a month? And like, oh, really? Do I want to do that? But I was guided to do that. And so I did it. And I made every call. And then I got guidance. It's a feeling kind of a thing, like, okay, we need to bring closure to this. And then bump up the work to the next level, which is the mentoring, which I never thought in that sense I would ever do. I just thought, well, okay, I'll just do healing sessions. We'll train people in the work and all that. And all that's like way in the past now. And so like we're moving into this place of, and on purpose, I did study how other people are doing their mentoring programs or mentoring one-to-one. I thought, well, we're going to be really creative and we'll just bring through what is unique for us and not try to copy anybody. But this is what I've tried to do all my life, right? To be kind of creatively independent and to create what is unique for me. And so we are now offering a one-to-one mentorship. And I got the idea, the focus is not so much in a healing capacity and maybe not even in a coaching capacity, but to help people to manifest their spiritual purpose. And they're all spontaneous. These sessions are all spontaneous. So I have no clue necessarily like what's going to be said. But the first one I did, and she really loved the work. We did 5 sessions about 1 or 2 weeks apart. And in a way, it was new for me. So I was just using my guidance, my intuition to reflect to her exactly what she needed to become aware of and holding the understanding that she has all the capacity to do instantaneous healing, letting go of like patterns from the past that all of a sudden are up in the session, holding the space. Well, we're really doing that now, holding this space and the knowing that people can instantly shift. And we just hold the space. We hold a supportive space that they can do that. We hold the knowing that we don't have to teach them anything, really. We don't have to guide them, really. That we just point in the direction of like, okay, there it is right there. All you got to do is take a deep breath and let it go. And then we're going to move forward and we're going to go to the next aspect of this mentoring session. And then kind of from that, what's going to evolve will be a group work, a group mentoring program. And I'm not quite sure yet how that's going to evolve, but we'll probably limit it to a certain number of people and really mentor them in a group way, but also individually, and where they can learn from others regarding, oh, okay, we can do this now. So, Steve, I think I have enough experience now in the business world, which I never had, let's say, even 10 years ago, I had no clue about the business world and the money world in a sense. And I feel now I have enough experience to mentor people in a practical way how to set up their business if they're starting from scratch. Because I get a lot of people that go, yeah, I know I'm a healer and that I know I want to serve people, help the planet, but I don't have a website necessarily. I don't have a list. How do I start? Where do I go? So Michael and myself, we have enough knowledge now to help people in a practical way to set up their business, to set up their email campaign, to set up their marketing campaign, their strategy, if you want to call it that. And at the same time, holding the knowing that they are going to succeed. And if doubt comes up in the process, we just mentor them to, hey, that is old energy. That's of the old earth. We're moving into the new earth, the age of Aquarius. So here's what this world looks like. And this is how you can feel this energy and apply it in your life. So I hope I answered your question in a nutshell.
You did. Beautiful. Wow, I love that. Yeah, as we enter this new uh, time of Aquarius, just uh, inviting people into the new energy, which of course is this higher vibration and this sometimes referred to as ascension from old energy, old 3D energy that can be heavy, that can be dense, and that is full of old patterns that that we can release. And you're just holding that container of, let's do this, and just helping them as they're kind of, because you can hit these speed bumps of, something is experienced of, oh no, is this real? And can I really do this? And I'm not sure if I'm ready to let go, and all these things. And you're just kind of creating the container, helping to hold them, to support them in this evolution, which is beautiful. Wonderful.
I just got the image right now, Steve. It's like when a client comes and they are perceiving their life as being very full of hardship and painful experiences, with a lack of acknowledgement and love and support. So we can do this right now energetically. It's like there are beings in the universe that really are specialized in certain things. And Mother Mary is a great example of like how you would care for a crying baby. What do? What do mothers instinctively do when their baby starts crying? Well, they pick them up and they hold them in a state of, everything's okay, little one. Love is here. You're loved and supported. You're being protected. Nothing to worry about. And a lot of that is done in silence. And then at some point, the baby stops crying. Humanity, as adults, have carried this wound from childhood. And in a sense, they are like babies crying out in the wilderness for some kind of love and support. And so when we bring in this divine feminine awareness, we can call it Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Kuan Yin, whatever, love, nurturance. And they actually receive the embrace of the divine feminine. That's half of creation. Guess what happens? They begin to naturally they can instinctively begin to drop the pain and the sorrow and come into an awareness of, oh, wow, well, that was easy. So, Steve, the work is getting easier and easier by the moment. We are relying less on process, less on techniques, and it's more of a direct alignment. Like I'm getting visuals to do a series of online events. How should I say it? Because it's a little bit of a new concept. But you've heard about these quantum med beds that are going to be made available to the planet, which, based on artificial intelligence and quantum awareness, can literally, when a person is physically put into this chamber, they call it a celestial chamber, on a physical level, that within 3 minutes, their whole system can be recalibrated back to health. Now, we have been praying for something like this for a long time, and this knowledge has been suppressed, but now it's coming forward slowly, step by step. And I got the intuition to offer this kind of technology, but only on the 5th dimension, in the higher dimensions, to where we take people's etheric bodies and we put them in the celestial chamber, and they're surrounded by certain beings of great light and love, most of which we know by name. And they are in this chamber for the whole session, which could be maybe 45, 50 minutes Earth time. And then we bring them out, and then we guide them to literally integrate that experience into their etheric physical body. And then we just wait for the changes. So that's the idea that I got that we can offer. And in a sense, it's experimental because I've not done this before, but we're going to do this and we're going to see how it works, with the understanding that the more people that experience this, physically, these beds will begin to manifest more quickly. It's that 100th monkey effect, the boomerang effect. It's like the more people that experience this, the more it's actually going to materialize on the physical plane. And I just got goosebumps all throughout my body. Yeah.
No kidding. I'm sure lots of viewers are here too. So, in fact, let's just, we'll reverse this uh, and we'll do, as you mentioned, we could do the activation. We're going to show, just to viewers, we're going to show a 12-minute segment here in just a little bit of this powerful transformational education program that Kenji created, and it's part of Humanity's Stream. So we're gonna share that 12-minute footage here in just a moment. But we could do the activation first, just because you've kind of already created a lead up into what the energy of this is when we come into the fifth dimension. Let me just invite people to. We've kind of inferred it, but to verbalize it, of just during this program, it's a Friday afternoon, or it might be Friday evening, or even Saturday morning if you're watching in Australia or New Zealand. But I want to invite you to just really breathe into this unity consciousness, this oneness. It goes by so many names, this cosmic journey, and so that we come into the feeling state of what it is, and pattern ourselves to really be in it fully here now during this hour-long program, and ultimately to live that way, which is what Kenji's program is supporting, is really coming into the fullness of it, embodying it, and creating a habit and pattern of living in it year-round, which is ultimately what the conscious journey is all about. So Kenji, I'm going to come over to you here we can do this activation, experiential activation, and then after that, we'll go take a look at this 12-minute cut from your first video in this transformational education program that you've created.
Okay, and I might make a note, the whole package, so to speak, it's audio and video. We didn't get to be on Zoom until later last year. So maybe half was instant teleseminar audio, and then the rest were Zoom video and audio. Okay, so we're going to do a variation of what we just spoke about. Again, all of this is always spontaneous. So let's just close our eyes for a moment and come into the now moment and open up the space above your head. Open up your feet chakras, your hand chakras, and your heart chakra. Allow your third eye to activate. And just bring awareness to the breath. Breathing in, I am here, I am now, I am letting go of the whole world. And just allow your awareness to be with your body. Letting go of the world, letting go of your to-do list, letting go of everything for the moment that is of distractions, all levels of concern, and bring your awareness in the present time now moment with your body, knowing that you are not your body. And let's take a deep, slow breath in, breathing in your innate ability to open up and experience this short activation. Letting go of the barriers, the resistance, the doubts. And feel as if you're moving away from the darkness. And the light is calling you into the fifth dimension, into the higher dimensions, even beyond the fifth dimension. Moving awareness through a tunnel of light. Completely letting go of your body in the earth plane. Moving as consciousness and awareness through a tunnel of light. You're going to see within the fifth dimension what looks like a sphere of light, a sphere, S-P-H-E-R-E, Perhaps you can call it a bubble of light. This sphere of light is like plasma energy, very fluid. And this plasma energy contains within it all possibilities for you in this moment. And imagine that you are bringing your etheric body, which is the counterpart to your physical body, in a matter of speaking, time traveling, if you will, or bilocating, teleporting. You're bringing your etheric body into this bubble of light, as if it was laying horizontally, facing upwards, floating in this bubble of light. And this plasma energy is recalibrating your systems, all of your systems, your organs, your brain function, your nervous system, your bones, your spine, to the degree that you are open to the changes that will occur. There's nothing to do but allow your etheric body to receive. You'll see beings around you within this bubble, beings of great presence and light and love for you. As if Prime Creator is sending to you in this bubble your support team, those that love and care about you. Turn your etheric body over so that it is facing downwards, and you will have another experience, especially along your spine, your back, base of your skull. And you may notice that your etheric body is in some kind of spontaneous movement, adjusting to the plasma energy. And now allow everything to settle in and bring your etheric body upright now, as if it was standing very tall and straight in this beautiful bubble of light. And that your vertical and horizontal fields are now being recalibrated to the new earth, to fifth dimensional frequencies. And envision now this bubble of light in your etheric body coming back to your physical body here on the earth plane. That is gently coming back in a timeless way, transcending the effects of gravity and third dimension, and coming back and superimposing upon your physical body. And allow your physical body now to stretch, to gently stretch into this new frequency. Allow your toes and your fingers to stretch, your arms, your pelvic area, base of your neck. Allow the hemispheres in your brain to recalibrate. Now, as you come fully back into the body, envision this bubble of light completely surrounding your physical body. And you're going to ground your body now to the new earth, to the sacred heart of the new earth, to Earth's ascension process, to the fifth dimensional vibration of the new earth. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes and remember to drink water, lots of water today, to help integrate this experience. And if you need to drive today, make sure you're fully focused and grounded with water in your car. Coming back, holding that frequency of joyfulness for your body, the love for your body, your vessel. And let's give thanks for this application that can trigger your body's innate healing process. And allow you as soul to move through this new year with joy, with deep inner peace and divine balance and harmony, no matter what will occur in your life and in your environment. And so it is. Okay, Steve, that was
Okay.
definitely a
Wow, that was
spontaneous
beautiful.
transmission.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, that was really beautiful. Thank you. That was a very nice inner journey here on this Friday afternoon here in the United States. Thank you for that. Let's all take just a deep breath in to, and an exhale out to just bring that to closure. That was a beautiful experiential exercise. Thank you, Kenji Kimura. I want to shout out also to the Sign Network. John Raymer is broadcasting to the Sign Network, and shout out to you, John, and the Sign Network. Thank you all for being here with us. So now as I mentioned, we have a 12-minute video cut from this first module that is part of this transformational education program that Kenji created, and that's a part of Humanity Stream. We'll tell you more about Humanity Stream here in a moment, but the program is called Planetary Light Meditation Series. Planetary Light Meditation Series. Sounds pretty alluring, doesn't it? So we're going to go right now to this 12-minute segment, and then we're going to come back and talk a little bit about the program and Humanity Stream.
Okay, this is Kenji here, and thank you for joining us for Planetary Light Meditation 10. We are still in the midst of the big change, as you know, and many people are being triggered, as you can tell by the news. So in this first video webinar presentation on the Planetary Light Meditation series, we welcome you video-wise and audio-wise. We hope this will be a wonderful visual experience for you today. So the world is still processing the effects of the back and forth lockdown process, if you want to call it that, and social distancing, misinformation, etc. And I'm sure you all are very familiar with these levels of disinformation. Who and what is believable today? Is what is being narrated true or not? And this is what we have to come to within ourselves. And how do I trust my common sense and intuition? What am I to make of my future? Is there even a future for this world? Do I want to even live in this confused world? These questions and more will be addressed in the presentation, and custom activation. And as you know, as a reminder, we each are the creator of our experience, and we each have the innate power that's inborn of free choice in what to believe in. We each can release our stress and anxiety about our future, our relationships, our career, and life path. We each are sovereign beings of consciousness, and as we choose such, we become it. Your express intentions for today will determine the guided custom meditation that will be spontaneously presented to each of you personally, as if I was in the room with you personally, as we journey together on these other levels in the light of understanding and truth. So be prepared for another amazing gathering of souls as we spin the cocoon of light around the planet. Dread, Alpha and Omega, Great Central Sun, and the divine presence of Gaia, New Earth, Earth 2, not the old Earth. Your ancestors, your family members, and pets, as always, are most welcome to attend, as are the new millennial generation. Okay, so as usual, gently close your eyes. And begin to relax the body. Let go of all the confusion in the world. Let go of your neighbor's confusion. Let go of the distress in your community, in your city, and in your state. Breathing deeply into presence, coming into the here and now, being very conscious of your body, being conscious of the space around your body, the space above your head and below your feet and in back of you. Now, breathe into any part of your body that's holding stress from this world situation. It could be unconsciously your belly, it could be your low back and your base chakra, it could even be your feet, it could be your brain, it could be top of your shoulders. Let go for a moment anything that's going on in your household. Oftentimes also our homes are elevating in its vibration as we elevate. So things may come up in your home that are needing repair, replacement, upgrades. So we're going to ask the spirit of your home to join us in this activation. Okay, relax your fingers, relax your toes, relax all parts of your face, including your jaw, your forehead muscles, and feel as if your body is sinking into new earth. We're going to ask your inner child to be present for this activation. Continue to breathe deeply, activate the 4 pillars of light. We're going to call in the Council of 14, the entourage, That includes beings from through the great central sun. And those that work with the grid system, the planetary grid system, we are calling you forth. We're calling forth the presence and alignment to and with Prime Source and our I Am Presence. And feel the power when two or more are gathered in my name. Breathe deeply into that power. Call forth your counsel. I'm going to call forth Sanat Kumara, Babaji, and Metatron, and all those of Christed awareness that we call the Brotherhood and Sisterhood of Light. And as we gather together as a collective, opening up our hearts and our minds to what is possible today. Deep breath. And as you exhale, begin to release all energies that are not yours and all unconscious resistance to being a manifestation of the new earth and your enlightened consciousness. Breathe deeply. Take the light deep into the chest. Take it deep into the stomach area. Take it deep into the base of the spine, your neck, all parts of your brain. Continue to receive the energies from Lionsgate. Continue to receive the activation from the vortex areas that we activated in Lionsgate 8/8/2020. Allow that vibration of Lionsgate move into the deep recesses of your heart, into the symbolic cave of the heart. Taking a deep breath, keeping the body relaxed, detaching from your mental and emotional bodies, tribal consciousness, and the chaos of the world. Take that pure consciousness deep into the cells of the body, into the codons, into your telomeres, into your DNA, your RNA, chromosomes and genes, subatomic level. Breathe in divine balance for your protons, electrons, and neutrons. Into your original 8 cells at the base of your spine. Completely relaxing the hands and the feet. And allow a clearing of your feet chakras from any energies that you are holding from the earth regarding the chaos and the confusion. And at the same time, maintaining your divine sacred connection with Earth 2. allowing your inner child to release any and all unconscious stress. Allowing your inner child to move into present time with the rest of you in divine harmony.
All right, we'll come back into the room here. Wasn't that amazing? And that background, Kenji, oh, talking about extraordinary. That looked like Sedona, Arizona to me.
Oh, I
So,
didn't notice it. I had my eyes closed.
yeah, Kenji, so thank you. That was truly amazing. And again, this was a little 12-minute snapshot of, there actually are 20 modules in this transformational education program created by Kenji Kimura. Each module is an hour. So there's a lot of substance to this program, half of it audio and half of it in audio and video. An amazing program. When you go to humanitystream.tv, that's humanitystream.tv, you'll see it there under transformational education programs. So we're going to talk a little bit about Humanity Stream, but I want to, Kenji, I want to thank you. There are comments coming in everywhere saying, thank you, Kenji Kimura. Oh, we're so grateful. We appreciate you. Thank you for your loving, thoughtful work in this consciousness area. So lots of friends around the world coming in here, including, I think, many new friends. This is being broadcast right now to over 45 Facebook pages, to our humanities team community, to Kenji's community. So lots of friends here with us. And again, thank you all for joining us. I also want to shout out again to the Sign Network, John Raymer and the Sign Network. It's great to be with you all. Thank you all for joining us this week. Now, let me share a little bit about Humanity Stream, because this is truly something groundbreaking in the transformational education industry. There's nothing like it. All of our most popular master classes, other transformational education programs like Kenji Kimura's and others that you'll see there, our Global Oneness Summits, Conscious Journey programming. There's over 500 hours of programming, and it's growing every week on this Humanity Stream platform. There's new content coming in every week, every quarter, new master classes. It's a subscription-based platform, so of course streaming is the direction the world is going in. We've been streaming music for, it seems like, forever, and now movies forever, and yep, transformational education is coming in. So we've just packed Humanity Stream with everything that we've got. I'll go down the list of things that are in it here in a moment. But not only that, with all of this content and fresh new content that's coming every week, every month, every quarter, but the pricing is down below anything in the industry. It's $39.99 a month, and that's billed annually. It's a 12-month subscription. And there's a 7-day free trial that's then followed by a 7-day guarantee. So you have 2 weeks to go in and fully explore Humanity Stream, all of these master classes and conscious journey programming, to make sure it's for you. With the pricing and the free trial and the intuitive graphical interface. So this is maybe the most extraordinary thing about this platform. In the transformational education industry, most of these streaming platforms are using another product that requires that you be fairly technically proficient to get from one module to the next. It's not point and click. The interface on Humanity Stream, as you'll see, it's a Netflix or Amazon Prime type interface that's graphical. You can just click on any program when you go to humanitystream.tv. Click on any program, and it'll just take you graphically down into all of the modules there. You can actually see the names of the modules. So this is when you're just learning about it. Now, once you become a subscriber, then you can click on any module, and it'll take you down to the first module. and it'll play, and then it'll take you to the second one and it plays, and the third one and it plays. So you're just dropped from program to program to program without having to do anything technical to get around. And then you can come back into the library and again look at all of the content from the top view, decide what you like, and then go back down into something which takes you deeper. Now, when you get to the last module for these master classes, a PDF comes up that's a completion certificate that you can print out. So for your resume or CV, you've got a completion certificate for all of these as well. That's at no charge. So let's go through all of the other things that are part of Humanity Stream. Again, we're a global nonprofit. Our whole idea here with this platform is let's get reach. Let's extend this reach of this around the world to every region, to every country, to every community, to every home, anytime, anywhere, so that all of us that are serious about this conscious journey can tune in and can easily go through this programming, acquire these free completion certificates. Other things that are a part of it. I mentioned the new programs that are coming in weekly, monthly, quarterly, the free upgrades. So the Global Oneness Summit, there's about a $100 upgrade for all of the video modules so that you can tune in anytime to that. That becomes free. Our VIP programs are free. So on September 15th this year, we're giving our Spiritual Leadership Award to Greg Braden. And you'll be coming in a half hour early with all of the Humanities Team folks to participate in that for free. Our live programming. Today there was a mentoring program with Deborah Poneman, who's one of the original pioneers in this industry. That is included for free. Christy Whitman will be on in a couple of weeks, and then another week after that. Those mentoring programs are for free. These kinds of programs, we're sending you announcements so that you can easily just click and come into the Acceleration programs each week. I mentioned the 7-day free trial, and so there's no obligation actually for 14 days before you subscribe to make sure you're 100% sure that it's a fit for you. Now, this platform currently is available on iOS and Android, and shortly will be available on Android TV, Fire TV, Roku, and Apple TV. So basically anytime, anywhere, from any handheld device, any computer, from television, you can tune in to this programming. So it's revolutionary. It's a groundbreaking new platform. And our only desire in Humanities Team is to support everybody all over the world in becoming fully conscious, creating flourishing, manifesting this whole planetary awakening thing that's been the dream since time immemorial. So check it out. There's no obligation. You won't believe how easy it is to go into this humanitystream.tv. That's Humanity Stream. So our name is Humanities Team. So that there we go on the screen, humanitystream.tv. When you go to that URL on the internet, you'll see the whole graphical interface. You'll be able to journey around the way I described. Okay, we are out of time here. So I want to just raise again a glass to you here. Thank you all for joining us. And Kenji Kimura, let's bring him back on the screen. Kenji, thank you. Coming in from Asheville, North Carolina, our partner, this amazing leader in consciousness. Thank you for joining us, brother. You're a real leader and model in this field, and it was a pleasure to be with you for the hour. Thank you, John Raymer, the Sign Network. Also want to shout out to Noah here, it's his brilliance that actually created this whole program. He created the studio here in Boulder, Colorado, with Garth Catterall, Dee Meyer, Karen Gordon, Jim Gray. They're all actually holding this program down. So Kenji and I could just sit here and yak away, have fun with you. So thank you to my partners in the Humanities Team that created this. And thank you too. By the way, one of the comments that came in that I'd like to read is from Daniel Costa, who commented here on Facebook. He said, Humanity Stream is awesome. A fantastic deal I recommend it for anyone. So Daniel Costa, hey, thank you for shouting out to us. We couldn't agree more. A revolutionary platform, and it's got this 7-day free trial. So check it out. Come back and join us next week. We've got with us next week, Master Ming Tong is our special guest. And then the week after that, we have with us Bruce Lipton. And then after Bruce Lipton, we have Lynn McTaggart the week after that. And the week after that, we have Greg Braden. So got some exciting special guests in store here in these coming weeks. Really appreciate you joining us here on this beautiful Friday in February. And hey, have a fabulous rest of the day. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next Friday at 12 Pacific. Namaste, you all. Gratitude.